chill under the breeze. Sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's your under the degree, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's your under the degree, shining bright, set the stage. Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea. Sip with me, spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling this tea, spilling this tea, spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea.
What's up? What's going on, y'all? I need somebody, anybody, the one person that's in here. Please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. We got some breaking news about Alex Pretti. There is some footage that came out just days. Thank you, Tiara. I sound clear. Check 1. Okay, good. Because I'm in a location where my service is kind of sketchy. But I am going to go over the TMZ clip. I'm sick about this, y'all. I'm just going to keep it real. We've been talking about Alex Pretti since, his unalivement happened. And this changes a lot. This footage is going to change a lot.
Move out of my way.
Do you agree, Doug?
Yes, it's a total game changer to what happened.
I'm sick about this shit. I am.
But, it still doesn't, we had a lot of people in my chat that was like, it still doesn't justify what happened to him on the day he was unalive, because he still had the right to carry a weapon. The woman was still assaulted and handled very aggressively. And at that moment, he did not, like they said, he did not rush towards any officers with a weapon. He had a camera. So we still do have to go on with what happened that day of. But prior to that day, like I said, and I had said this, remember when I said this about a week ago, when I said that man was targeted, there's some reason that these people did this to him. And if I'm not shocked today, what I said totally came true. He was targeted. He had the same outfit that he had on the day he was unalive. And I don't think you showed the footage, but I know the people are going to want to see the footage. But, you're wearing the same clothes. And like I said, it seemed like Alex was targeted.
You think he was targeted because of what he did days prior? I'm sick about this shit.
Absolutely. I think he was targeted from what he did prior. And some other people said in my chat that they also thought that we don't know what he was doing that we never seen on film. We don't know what he was doing that we never seen on film, which caused him to be targeted. So we know that he looked aggressive. But people will check it out and let the people see the video. We'll check out what he did. And it's just, it's definitely a game changer, because you got people that's gonna in the Republican Party, which we don't want this to have to do with parties, but you know how Trump is, and the people that root for Trump, they're going to change this into calling him a domestic
Yeah,
terrorist.
they are. They're going to label him that. I'm going to play this clip from TMZ. I'm sick about this.
The new video that came out with Alex Pretti getting aggressive with officers is relevant to what happened 11 days later. It may be critical, but not for the reasons you think.
You
Stop
see
that right
that?
This
there.
was a bad
Stop
look
that.
for Alex
I'm
Pretti.
devastated. Okay,
He
hold
was
on, bro.
spitting,
Look at this.
kicking the
I'm going to take it
taillight
back, bro. I'm
of
going to
a
take it back.
federal vehicle,
Yeah,
All right, good. What's up?
that was
but
sad.
not
Now,
for the reason.
like
All right,
right
I
there,
stopped
gang,
it.
y'all see Alex spitting at the officer, like
Damn.
spitting at the vehicle. This does not look good.
Yeah.
This does not look good.
Oh, God. This is crazy. Good morning, Nurse 59. Good morning, T-Ray. I'm devastated, y'all. I'm sick about this. You understand?
Yes, yeah, it does not look good.
At all. At all. All right, let me finish playing this clip from TMZ. I had to come on, gang. This is not okay.
Not.
As you think. This was a bad look for Alex Pretti. He was
Look at this.
spitting, kicking the
And the
taillight
same
of
outfit.
a federal vehicle. If
Ugh.
everybody did what Alex Pretti did that day, 11 days before the fatal encounter, that would have been a riot. That would
It's
have
almost
been
like
a
that he
riot.
wanted this to happen.
Pretti crossed the line.
Yeah, he crossed the line.
And I think officers used appropriate force 11
Yeah.
days before this fatal encounter with
Absolutely.
Pretti. He's lucky he didn't get arrested for various charges. Now, let's talk. He had a gun in that encounter 11 days before. This blows up the Trump administration's theory that 11 days later he was there to massacre officers. He was there to do maximum damage. He seemed to always carry a gun because the day he was hot as fish grease, he didn't pull that gun. He did not in any way reach for that gun.
Let
No,
me
he
ask
didn't.
the question, Dove. Let me ask the question, bro.
Okay.
Did anybody confirm that the officers that was involved in the unalivement were any of those officers identified in this separate situation that happened days before this?
That's what we're trying to find out now.
I'm
Um,
broken, y'all. I'm broken.
that's exactly what we're trying to
What the
find out.
hell was he thinking? I'm
Well,
so mad. I'm so
you know,
mad.
he has a point here when he says, he did not brandish his weapon. He carries a weapon. So, like, again, depending on how active he was, let me use that word, how active he was in protesting day by day, week by week, or whatever the case may
Right.
be, he was protesting. We don't know what type of behavior that he was demonstrating. What we just seen on this footage, it doesn't look good. And with that being said, it doesn't look good. And if there's another video where it shows after the fact of them letting him go, because they let him go. They let him go
That's
after the
he was
incident.
lucky.
And when they let him go, he stood up. He was like, "I'm okay, y'all ready? I'm okay. Y'all good? Everybody good?" So it looked like he was going to continue to put pressure on ICE, because when he lifted up, when he got off the ground, he was like, "Okay, everybody, y'all ready? I'm okay. Y'all ready to go? Is everybody here okay?" So it was like, it kind of looked like he was amped up. You see what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
don't know the type of behavior that he was distributing before he was unalive. But again,
Let me take it back. We got 20 in the building. Please hit the like. I'm going to take it
please
back
double
one
tap
more
the like
time,
button.
y'all. I'm devastated. I am devastated. I'm sick about this, y'all.
Yes,
Let's
but
go.
it doesn't
Alex
have any
Pretti
leverage.
getting aggressive with
Hold on, bro.
officers is relevant to what happened 11 days later. It may be critical, but not for the reasons you think.
Why would
This
you
was a
spit
bad
like
look
this?
for Alex Pretti.
Yes. Why would you
He
spit,
was
gang?
spitting,
Man, you
kicking
you
the taillight
just
of
did
a
damage to
federal
a federal
vehicle.
vehicle.
If everybody did what Alex Preddy did that day,
Right.
11 days before the fatal
What
encounter,
in the
that would
hell
have been
is
a
going
riot.
on, y'all?
That would have been a riot. Preddy crossed the line.
He crossed the line.
And I think officers used appropriate force 11 days before this fatal encounter
But can
with
we use
Preddy.
Y'all
this
don't
against
understand how
them?
I feel right
He's
now.
lucky he didn't get arrested for various
Let's
charges.
hear him out. I think
Now,
they're
let's
going
talk.
to.
He had a gun in that encounter 11 days before. This blows up the Trump administration's theory that 11 days later he was there to massacre officers. He was there to do maximum damage. He seemed to always carry a gun because the day he was hot as fish grease, he didn't pull that gun. He did not in any way reach for the gun. The gun was there legally and he didn't use it. And I think that makes the case that he wasn't planning on using it the day he was killed. And
No,
I
he
think
wasn't.
it blows up the
Yeah,
administration's
they're going to
theory.
label him.
So why is the video relevant?
Well,
I had a hard time figuring out why
Hold on, bro.
these officers in the fatal encounter were so aggressive toward Preddy.
That's why.
We talked about this earlier. He was clearly an annoyance to them. He was standing in the street. He was videotaping. He was told to go back on the sidewalk. He went back on the street. And I get that they'd be annoyed. But the officers had their eyes on these two women who were blowing whistles and pushed them to the ground. The officers were angry at them. As soon as Preddy came over, these officers ignored the women and they went all on to Preddy.
Yeah, they tore his ass up.
Even though it seemed to me, well, maybe they just were annoyed by his presence, it felt like it was a bigger reaction than that.
Let me pause this.
think
We got to find out, y'all. This
If
is what we
Alex
got to
Preddy was
find
there
out.
11 days before,
Was he in contact with those same ICE agents?
come back in.
That's important. That is very important. Let's go.
Absolutely.
so committed
Go
that
ahead,
he
bro. You
got
want to say something?
Yeah.
You
You
was gonna
want me
say
to read a
something?
couple of
Go
these
ahead.
people in the chat? You wanted me to
Yeah.
read some?
Yeah, let's read out some
comments
of these
in
and
the
then I'll finish the video.
chat? XL.
Cash Patel
Too many
literally.
XLs in KK. Hey,
Wait,
Peanut,
what happened?
Tatty. I was XL had too many letters, so I gave the first couple XLs. Well, he says they're hiding the identity of the ICE agents. Remember, JD Vance said they have complete immunity. Now, that's another thing. Why can't we see their faces? What do you think on that?
Yeah. I think it's with any type of law enforcement. I don't think anything's wrong with that because at the end of the day, their lives are at jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Not just with just ICE agents,
That's a good
any
point.
type of law enforcement.
I agree.
I think it's important to keep them, their anonymity. Just don't, you know what I mean, disclose who they are at all times. I'm okay with that part.
Okay. Also, it says they aren't letting the state police involved in the investigation. Only the crooked FBI led by Trump's loyalist Cash Patel can investigate.
That I'm not sure of. I'm not sure.
Cash Patel literally fired everyone in the FBI that has investigated. Trump aren't completely loyal to Trump. Patel will protect these agents. No justice, he thinks it will be done.
Really?
Double tap the screen, hit the like button.
This video just changes the game. I'm just stuck on stupid right now.
I'm
sick
but
about
not
this.
much. I don't think.
Yes,
really
it is.
does. Well, you can't really. Now the man is unalived, and you can't really. We have to, like I said today, what happened that day? You can't. We can look at his behavior and say things about him.
Let's finish. Let's see what Harvey got to say, bro. You know he's an attorney.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ah, man, this is crazy.
Violent, kicking the taillight off, spitting, doing all that. Did Alex Pretti show up 10 days before, 9 days before, 8 days before, 4 days before? How many
Yeah, he could
times
have been there every
did
day at
Alex
a
Pretti
protest.
show up between the 11-day mark and the fatal encounter? And the reason I ask that is we know that these were two different agencies, the one 11 days before and the fatal encounter. But did he, in those 11 days, encounter some of the people who ended up pouncing on him and killing him during that 11-day period? Are there
He had to.
videos that show Alex Pretti at the scene 8 days before, 7 days before, 6 days before? Are there videos that show they knew who he was?
That
They
I
had
part.
told you.
encountered him.
I don't care. I think they knew who the hell he was. They had
That's
to
what I
have.
said.
Oh
He
my
was
Remember I
God.
a
said
Okay,
that
lawyer.
the
He
other
was
day?
also an imposing
sorry.
figure. He's a tall guy.
What'd you say, bro?
I said, remember I said that the other day they knew who he was? Like I
Yeah,
said,
you
remember I
said that.
specifically said it's something they knew about this man. What did he know? It wasn't that they knew him from what happened prior. I thought he probably knew something, that no one knew. But I knew it was something that they targeted him about.
Yeah.
And he
My
must have been
feelings is so
frustrating them
hurt.
guys a whole lot.
My heart is heavy and my feelings is so hurt. All right, let me finish playing Harvey. We will be back tonight about this. This is crazy.
He's unique, and he was wearing the same thing, at least in those 2 days.
Yeah.
So could it be those officers had seen him before during that 11-day period? Because Pretti was clearly angry and willing to step out in front of the crowd. So did they see him, and had they reached a boiling point by the time the fatal encounter occurred? Because it seems to me when you look at that fatal encounter, when officers saw that gun wasn't a threat. That gun was an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again. The gun wasn't a threat to the officers. Maybe it was an excuse for
From the
them to
ghetto.
do what they wanted to do because they were so angry at this guy, because otherwise it just doesn't make sense. So we need to see the videos during that 11-day period. And we need to see if the people who ended up on top of Pretti and shooting Pretti
That they had
knew
contact.
that he was part of the protest and even in front of the protest at times. Did they know who he was? Because that's going to be relevant in determining exactly what kind of a shooting was this. Was it justified or was it murder? We need to see the videos
Oh
to
my
determine
God.
that.
Let me pause this over. Put a 1 in the chat. What do y'all think? For the people that think that it's justified, put a 1 in the chat. For the people that think that they, was murder, put a 2 in the chat. This is crazy, gang. I'm sick
Yeah.
about this.
Well,
Do not sell your home
Hold on,
in
let me stop
what
Pittsburgh
I
this.
feel,
before hearing
what I
this. There
truly
are
feel
Let me
three
is
stop
common
this,
that
bro.
mistakes that
I'm
are
sick
costing
about
greater
this.
Pittsburgh homeowners.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I just feel like the gun, like he said, was absolutely right. The gun was an excuse. People were using excuses, before this footage came out. People still had excuses. Now this gives more of an excuse, but again, it does not justify the fact that he was unalive. There's no question that he was unalive, that he did not banish the weapon, and we know that. So we got to go
Yeah.
what happened in that day. That day, his weapon was pulled out of his holster. One of the agents ran off. He was shot 9 to 10 times after that. Cold blood. We have to go what's going on in the current day. Now, does it look
It was
good on what he was
definitely
doing prior
excessive.
to that? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So, they got something to run with. We don't know what other footage will come out, but they're digging. You never know what these people have on you. And they pulled
Yeah.
they pulled their guns out. They pulled out. I'm not talking about their paperwork guns. They came out with some film, and it doesn't look good. Him kicking
Use
out the
pow
tail
pow,
light of a
bro.
government vehicle. You know,
Use pow pow.
pow pow. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. This is
Um,
crazy.
yeah, absolutely.
My emotions is all over the place. You figure we've been doing videos back to back to back to back. It's just strange that this is just now coming out. This is just now coming out. What's up? What's up, 10? Dove, you there? You said cold-blooded murderers. You can't, wait a minute. You can't call them differently. Yeah, but it's just, I'm going to put the video on just one more time. This is blowing my mind, y'all. Like, one more time.
Planning to publish your book? You could reach 3 billion more readers. If you've written a book and you're thinking about publishing.
The new video
This
that
video
came
is
out with
crazy.
Alex Pretti getting aggressive 11 days later. It may be critical, but not for the reasons you think. This was a bad look for Alex Pretti. He was spitting, kicking the taillight of a federal vehicle. If everybody did what Alex Pretti did,
you just never know
that
with people.
day, 11 days before
I don't
the
see
fatal
this in
encounter,
him.
that would have been a riot. That would have been a riot. Pretti crossed the line. And I think officers used appropriate force 11 days before this fatal encounter with Pretti. He's lucky he didn't get arrested for various charges. Now, let's talk. He had a gun.
I got to play it back one more time. I did not see this in this man. I didn't see this energy in this man.
He's lucky he didn't get arrested.
Hold on,
and a riot. That would have kicking
Sorry,
the
guys.
taillight of a federal
He's sticking
vehicle.
his middle finger up. I did not see this man.
The new video that came out with Alex Pretti getting aggressive with
I did not
officers
see this in this man.
is relevant to what happened 11 days later. It may be critical, but not for the reasons you think. This was a bad look for Alex Pretti.
Yes, look at this.
Spitting,
he was fortunate that they did not do anything to him that day.
They
allowed him.
If everybody did what Alex Pretti did,
let him go.
That day, 11 days before the fatal encounter, that would have been a riot.
This is what's making me believe, y'all, that he had contact with some of those same officers. I believe it. We got 36 in the building. Please, gang, hit the like. So he had been doing, yes. Yeah, 11 days prior to. So what they're going to try to find out is the time frame in between that 11 days. How many times was he there? What's up, Marie? How many times was he there? You know, he had the same clothes on. Same clothes on. This is blowing my mind. Bro, are you there? For some reason, I can't hear you. I don't know. Something may happen. Are they sure that? Yes, they're super sure. He had the same clothes on, y'all. Same clothes on. Don't say that. Why would you say that? That doesn't give anyone, hold on. That doesn't give anyone the right to murder a man. All he did was trying to help the women getting attacked. But here's the thing. Y'all know what they're going to do. Y'all know they're going to paint this man as a terrorist. Y'all know what they're going to do. So depending on what they found in that footage in between those 11 days, this kid, that is going to, I'm telling you guys, if they find any other footage of him there doing the things that he was doing, it's going to be some mess. You know, I swear I just knew that things was going to go the way that they should be. These agents should be brought in front of a judge, but it's not looking that way. So I'm gonna say this, guys, keep your notifications on. Please subscribe to the channel. I've been following this since it happened. But I'm going to try to come back live. I just wanted to, okay, wait, my bro's back. Let's see. Duh.
I'm here.
Okay, I couldn't hear you.
I don't know why. They tried to sabotage your YouTube because you telling the truth.
This is crazy.
But
we just gonna have to wait and see.
But how much are we gonna? I mean, I understand. Yolanda, great commentary. I just want to say, people here, because you know what you're saying has true facts to it, but we got to be mindful and remember, it doesn't look good. I think that's gonna be gossip. Like, okay, yeah, they're gonna be able to use those words, but when it's time to go to court,
yeah,
they executed that man. They executed
they did
man.
that day. They did. I see what you're saying, but
yeah.
anything to put doubt in the jurors' minds, you know how they do.
Yes. Yeah, they do it, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna look good. They're gonna use this to continue to push the narrative, and they're gonna continue to push this new world order. This just gives them a little bit more room to apply more pressure or keep the pressure the same. Yeah. It's not going to give them more. It's not going to give them less, because now they got something to talk about when it comes to Alex. Now, you know, it's not a cover up, because America, we've seen this. We've seen this man get executed.
Yeah.
It was an execution. We've seen a woman get pushed, and damn sure, Skippy, it was a target. Why was he a target, YG? Because he wore the same outfit. I'm sure Alex probably wore that same outfit every day. Gang.
Yeah.
And he probably wore, that was probably his protesting outfit, just to be known by the group of people that he was with. Gang, hit the like button.
And he was a tall guy, like noticeable.
He stood out.
Yeah, hit the like.
He stood
I'm pissed
out.
off.
Hey, Tennessee,
where was this footage days ago? Where was this footage days ago?
They had it, just like the person in the chat said. He said.
So do you think they strategically put it out?
Not quite strategically, but damn, it was damn good.
These mother effers.
But it does not justify the fact of what went on. He was unalive. They backed up off of him and continued to shoot. They took his weapon. He did not have a weapon, just like TMZ said. He had a weapon, and he did not pull the weapon the first time they tussled with him. He did not do it.
So he had some, you know, some calm down, some restraint, some, you know, self-control. It's just that him kicking and spitting, I don't see him.
Oh, that did not look good, sis, at all.
I'm sick as hell about that part. I'm like, come on, man.
And then you, not once did you kick the window. I mean, the tail light, but twice. And then you threw up the middle finger, like you taunted them. And on the other
starting
video,
to think, bro, I'm starting to think the pink coat lady was around or something. He was digging her. He was showing off. Alex was showing off for the pink coat lady.
What a pink coat lady, gang. The pink coat lady.
That's who I did the live one yesterday. The pink coat lady, man.
No, this is not a laughing matter, but hey, y'all know it's not funny, gang. YG, you was funny. Not the pink coat lady, gang. They said the pink coat lady, he was showing out.
Law enforcement enforcing law is a problem. It's a problem now, unfortunately. Crazy work.
I know, right, Hosteller? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, gang. because we gonna keep you guys updated, man. We got the hottest stuff over here, man. We get it from the
Yes.
celebrities. This is why she got the celebrity gossip, because she gets abused from celebrities, and that's what I love about this channel. She gives an outlook on all type of angles and get the word from
20
so many
billion
different
paid.
people. But it is crazy though, gang. It's crazy work. And like you
For
said, now
sure.
that's a mystery. I said it. He was targeted. But how long, like you said, did they have this for this? Somebody conjured this up. Hey,
Hell yeah,
somebody
they
got paid
did.
for this one. Trump sent them the bag.
Listen,
They sent them the bag, gang.
let me tell y'all what I said before I went live with this information. I called my bro. I said, listen, I didn't know that he went live. And please, y'all get over there to We Beat You. He
Thank
went
you
live,
guys.
broke the news, and I didn't know. So I called him like, I need you to footage now. You got to have a meeting. It's about our integrity. Like, what?
Yes. Hey, everybody, y'all would have been dying laughing because she called me. She was like, bro, you need to get. I said, what I do now, gang? What did I do now? There's nothing. It got to do with our integrity. Huh? Man, what? She said, look in your message right now. I said, well, okay, hold on, gang. I'm finna look. I went and looked. I thought I did something wrong. You know, I'm always in trouble. That's why my eye black on my logo. So I look, I say, sis, I covered this. She said, oh, damn, I am so upset. I am
Yeah.
so. She said, I have to go live on this now. Alex disappointed me. I said, damn, sis. He said, I'm home now. I'm about to go. I said, yeah, I just covered it, sis. I got 5,000 views on it. We just covered
Yo,
it. But
this is
yeah,
why I
man.
try to chill. I get too attached to shit. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, what is going on?
That's
I
your
was like, we got to
feelings,
have a
gang.
meeting.
You're passionate
Yeah.
about your channel, and as you should be. And
Yeah.
that's why you bring the best information that you can with the passion. That's why people tune in, and and your channel is growing quickly. And
Thank
we
you.
just pointed in the right direction. You got supporters, you got a good fan base. Hey, you going places. And at the end of the day, we covered what's going on in the news, and in the celebrity news, and unfortunately someone did lose their life. But
Yes.
hopefully the video will show people, will open the eyes of people, either put it in their subconscious on how you should be acting when you protest, because that was not the right behavior.
Yeah. Laws can sometimes be wrong, but fighting the folks just doing their job is against the law and wrong. Fighting for illegals, really, it's lemmings led by den. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is, but led by thems and media trying to cause trouble. Media is the source of all the problems sometimes. They can hype shit up and make it 10 times worse than what it really is and paint a narrative and a picture, you know what I mean, right before our eyes that's literally not even going on. You
True.
know what I mean? So media is something else. And that's why when I called him, I said, this is about our integrity. I'm not, listen, and I'm going to be real honest. Before I start doing this, I stopped watching the news over 20 years ago. I did. I stopped. When I stopped working in the office setting and I was getting up, drinking my coffee, getting ready for work, that was the last time I watched the news. I don't watch the news, and it's for a reason. It's for a reason. They put out there what they want. They create narratives. They instigate shit. They do a lot of stuff. So I pick and choose. And what I pick and choose that I want to, I go and do the homework and I do the research. But I don't believe everything, the news and different outlets of what they're saying. I don't believe it. I don't. And you can ask my bro. I tell him all the time, it sounds like a conspiracy theory to me. Don't I? I don't believe in those.
Hey.
But gang, dang, I don't even want to go. We got 30 in the building.
Yes.
Smash that like. We got
Yes.
people coming in and out. I'm vertical and I'm in
Yes.
StreamYard horizontal. Welcome. For the new ones here, please subscribe.
Yes.
I mean, we doing this.
You can't say it no better. You can't say what you said no better. You have to pick and choose. It's always a narrative. It's always something behind something. It's crazy what's going on in America, And like, I mentioned yesterday, chat, everybody in the chat, that I saw Donald Trump saying that they had 94% of the borders in control. Okay, but we still see the drugs entering. We know that America was based off drugs. The whole state of Florida basically was built off of cocaine. So we know the borders are not shut because people managed to get them in. And we know these people cut deals. Hey, I won't let it over if you cut this in. So we know drugs is what rules the country. So he said he had 94% of the border in control. Then he turns around and says he's working on that with Putin, let alone, he says, him and China, Band-Aid gang, Diamond gang, he said that China and America have 50% of control over fentanyl. I said, damn, how's that? I thought we was enemies. How the hell?
What?
This is what he said. I got the footage. So he turned around and said that. This one I knew news was fake. When he turned around and said, me and America and China, me and China have 50% control over the fentanyl. And then he said, and fentanyl is used for medication. So he says this, and I'm like, didn't you just say if China and Russia tries to take Greenland, it's gonna be a problem? But you're working with China and you and Putin are negotiating? I thought we had problems. This is why it's all about making their families' pockets fat, gang. They making their families and their grandkids and their kids' grandkids and their kids' grandkids' children wealthy. They don't care nothing about us.
Not at all. Those ICE called in uniforms and masks are lawbreakers, not law enforcement. Exactly. And me and my sis talked about this. She was my co-host last night. She's all for it, but she said this regime is on some other shit. She's not, you know what I mean? The way that they're doing it. I think that, we talked about this. Trump, he's not even at 1 million. Obama, 3.2 million. Okay? 0 deaths. Trump has not even deported 1 million, and there's 5 fatalities. Come on, man. And this is why they going rogue, and they wilding out, and they doing what they want to do. He's in competition with the last set of numbers.
Yes.
But this is not the way. This is not the way.
You're right.
But go ahead, bro.
Now, what do you think is the way? I wanted to ask you that question. Since you dropping gems right now. What do you think?
Like me and Pina talked yesterday, last night on last night's live. Do it the right way. Do it the legal way. The things that they are doing is hell of it. They're just doing whatever. No structure. They breaking laws. They just don't like it. And I think, it's really scary that the amount of training that they get is just bare minimum. Like, this is crazy. This is unbelievable. And then for them to be making all of this money. I don't know, gang. I don't know. It's sad.
Are you gonna recap this, sis?
Yes, I'm going. Yeah, we coming back, y'all. I can't get over this.
Video that I will send you for commentary as well. That it does have some little more after the fact. Yeah, after the fact of what happened. This is a great live. I mean, you had me quiet for a moment because your decisions are very wise. And I think that's what people are gonna come towards you too. Okay, Rapture sending 2462 says, what was the riots when Obama? Oh, right there, wasn't? I don't quite
there was not. What they're saying is you didn't hear none of this shit going on when Obama was doing this. You didn't hear this type of mess going on. It's like this dude is ruling with an iron fist. He's threatening other countries. He's just doing the most.
That's what I think the most is coming from hiding the Epstein files again.
Yeah.
They're hiding
They don't want that to come out.
Right. And he does not want to leave office. If we're in a war, he doesn't have to leave office. We thought he was going to pull that tactic last time, but they got him up out of here. When they got him up out of here, gang, did I mention that they caught him with top secret stuff in his house in Mar-a-Lago? Y'all forget all of that. What if he took those top secret documents and gave them to Russia? It's a reason why he had those documents, because he was bribed by Putin.
Yep.
He was bribed by Putin to give up some documents because they had pictures of him allegedly with the past president Bill Clinton.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm not even gonna go there because we'll be all day on here about that. I'm gonna let you have that one.
Well, we'll save that for another show.
Yeah, but listen, like I told everybody last night, for the people to think that their vote don't matter, you see what happens when you don't go and vote? This is what happens. I need y'all to educate yourself on all levels, even lower levels. I'm going to make it a part of my show from here on out, because this can't be life.
Yeah,
this can't be us. This can't be us, y'all.
Yeah.
This is crazy. It's like we are at war with the government right now.
It does.
People versus the government. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. It's getting bad. But we'll still give our prayers for his family, because they did lose a loved one, and he was still executed. At the end of the day, his behavior wasn't right, but he was executed, and I do believe that he will get justice from the way we seen that video. Regardless of what we seen now, we did not see nobody unalive. We saw bad behavior, but he was unalive the other day, and we seen bad behavior from ICE. So we're just going to see how this plays out.
Yeah, you're right.
Keep our ears to the streets.
Oh, let me say this too. The 5-year-old that they used as bait, okay? That's, his father ran. They ended up catching the dad. They took them both. The judge did stop deportation, but he is sick now. He's very ill in those places that they had. That's another thing too. They said the food quality is bad. Don't get me wrong. Okay, if you're not supposed to be here, okay, do your thing. Get them out of here. But this family was doing everything that they had their ducks in a row. They had their ducks in a row. So now this 5-year-old is no longer eating, and he is very sick. Now, the judge did stop the deportation of him and his father, but I'm going to try to keep up on that and do something later on that. We got to get this baby out of here. He got to get up out of there. That place, CNN tried to get it like a close look of, they started screaming, put the camera down. All you heard was people screaming and hollering. That is not a place for a baby. I'm not cruel. I'm sorry. I don't have a cruel bone in my body. So now that baby, that 5-year-old baby, is in there sick. Sick. That was disgusting how them ICE agents used him as bait to get to his dad.
That's sad.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Crazy.
So I just wonder how people's going to feel now that this footage. We're going to hear stuff all day today, gang. So get ready for it.
Yeah.
Get ready.
You guys updated as well. So
yeah, we're going to keep. Please, if I have any mods, put We Beat You's channel in the chat.
You don't have to, sis. You don't.
Yes, this is my bro, and I'm telling you, he give it up. He give it up like no other.
Thank you.
I'm giving it up now because I'm passionate about what the hell's going on. But my bro, give it up.
As the algorithms change, everybody, we change. We try to keep everybody updated. This is my sis. We team up. We're a team. She's Diamond Gang. We Band-Aid Gang, but we all the same. For those that don't know, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, pay attention to. She puts out content every day. Her channel's growing along with mine. But we change with the algorithm, so we work together and make sure that we put out the best content.
I hear what you're saying. You saying that baby is there because of his parents, but why is his parents there? They did everything that they were supposed to do. His dad shouldn't even be in here. If the judge stopped them from being deported, what is that telling you? None of them need to be there.
Absolutely.
They doing what they want to do.
Yep.
That baby need to come home. That's it. That's all. Okay. What's crazy? Go ahead. I was going to read that comment, but
I was going to read it for you, but you go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, read it.
What's crazy is the same time that happened, an illegal broke into a house in Georgia and raped an 11-year-old at knife point and forced her sister to watch. You're a phony.
Okay. You're entitled to your opinion.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing phony about protecting kids. Yeah. Nothing phony about that, but you're entitled to feel the way that you want to feel. Next comment.
Praying for better days. God, please save our people and our future, the kids. With our kids, we have no future. Please, in God's name. Amen.
Amen. Like, just because one person did something, that doesn't wipe out the entire race of people.
Please
like,
don't
stop
cuss in
it.
the chat.
Stop it. Who cussed in the chat?
Please be respectful to our chat.
Blocked. It is what it is. Matt, you got to go, bro.
Yeah, put him in timeout. Just put him in timeout.
Now I'm banning his ass. When you talk about kids and I'm not okay with that. You know, just because one Latino did something, that don't mean they all like that. What the hell is going on? What is going on?
I don't know. It's brainwashed.
That's the ignorance. That's the ignorance in people.
Absolutely.
Get your ignorant ass on.
Will we ever change? Will people ever change? Will people ever understand that nothing changes for them really when there's a president in office? They lower taxes. Gas prices go up. Nothing changes. It's all a manipulation. And you guys go gun-ho for these people. It is what it is. Live our lives fruitfully, peacefully, and this would be a whole better world.
Period.
And we wouldn't have to argue about, because at the end, you had Crips and Bloods killing over colors. But what's different right now than the Republican Party and the Democratic Party? Same thing, red and blue.
The biggest gangs in the U.S., they the biggest gang members.
Red and blue.
The hell are you talking about? That's where we at. Help the kids.
Release the Epstein files.
That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. And let's see if y'all still feel the same.
And I will be covering that on my channel. The Epstein files. We're going to keep you guys updated. The great spills the tea. We beat you. We will keep you guys updated. Pay attention to the channel. Subscribe. I know you got some new subscribers. You handled yourself so well. You dropped some gems here, and you're passionate about what you do. I love this live. I love being here. I love the people that are in here commenting. You know, we have a couple of rotten apples, but for the most part, people have been respectful in your chat today.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And listen, this is a safe space. Don't get me wrong. As long as you're not disrespectful, I have an open platform. I drop the link. I allow people to come up and sound off. All opinions are respected. Just be respectful. And we could always agree to disagree.
Absolutely.
I do this every live stream. I don't have a problem with dropping my link. Come up, sound off, and say what you got to say. Be grown and mature about it. But when you start being disrespectful, that's where I draw the line. You got to go. You got to go. It is what it is.
Diamond gang.
Period. All right, gang. We in. We almost an hour in. We got 10 more minutes. You want to go through some comments for the last 10 minutes?
Yeah. Why every day we wake up?
I like this one. Why every day we wake up
I see you, man.
Outside ever since Thanksgiving Eve. What's up with CPS in Texas?
We need to get rid of CPS in Texas. What's up with that, gang?
What they doing? We'll look into it.
We sure will. We love to investigate.
So you saying help the kids support ICE?
That's a crazy one.
Yeah, because it's both
we
ways.
Want to help the kids. Do we support ICE?
We don't support what they're doing right now. That's what it is. We don't support what they're doing right now.
Not with what happened to Alex Pretti. No, we definitely can.
And don't forget Renee.
And don't forget Renee Good.
You know?
Prayers go out.
Insane. But bro, you want to talk about that, about the ICE agents that resigned?
Well, that's the only info that I got. That we all pretty much have is that they resigned. It's more information that hit. We'll definitely cover it. We'll definitely update it. Maybe later tonight or tomorrow. I just got to do some studying for a test. I know we got a lot that we plan to do, sis, but we'll talk behind the scenes on that. But any updates prior, we will be shifting around and keeping everything updated. But yes, possible that we know probably that they will resign like they always do. But we're just gonna keep everybody updated. The news changes and we change with it as well.
Yeah. Well, bro, you got any last thoughts? Man,
my last thoughts is everybody stay warm and stay safe. And like I said, man, people got jobs to do out there. Even ICE has a job to do. Now we seen Alex, do a little bit of provoking. And again, we don't know what he did on the street, but it doesn't justify the fact that he was unalived in cold blood. And, it didn't look good on both sides. It didn't look good on what ICE did to him the other day. And it didn't look good on what he did a week before that. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Further note, we will keep people updated.
What I want to say, yeah, this I'm going to, definitely keep the people updated, and I will be going live later about this. I just want people to know their rights and stay out the way. That's it. That's all.
In that order.
Know your rights and stay out the way. A lot of this, it didn't have to be this way. It didn't.
You did.
Oh, thank you. You stay blessed too. Oh, this was sweet.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, y'all. Again, please subscribe, like, share, and we will see you guys later.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Bye. Diamond Gang.
I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling his tea, spilling and sipping his tea, spilling and sipping his tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda the Greek, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda the Greek, shining bright, set the stage. Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea. Sip with me, spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea.